Hello there, this is meteorologist Tony Barlow from the Storm Center, just checking in on a snowy Monday. In fact, we've had some of the heaviest snows in southeastern South Dakota. This is a look from our downtown Skycam right now. You can see there almost whiteout conditions. Traffic traveling pretty slowly. We're going to actually take a step outside and take a look at some of that snow falling right now. See if it's as heavy as it actually looks. Lots of times on those Skycams, the snow looks a little heavier than it actually is, but we'll take a look here. Let's open this door. Here we are. And you can see that it is, in fact, coming down pretty good. You can point the camera there at some of that snow. And it's coming down not quite as heavy as it was just a few minutes ago, but still pretty heavy. Not a lot on the roadways just yet, but you can see that even right now, with just a very little amount of snowfall, we are getting some blowing. It's blowing around a little bit, and I'm sure the one thing that can be a little tricky in town is that the snow looks like it's not a big deal in town as far as the blowing and drifting. But once you get out of town, say if you're going to Sioux Falls to Mitchell or up to Brookings, it can get pretty nasty pretty fast. I would say our accumulation pretty minor at this point, but of course if the snow keeps going like this, it's going to pile up pretty quickly. So let's just head inside and we'll take a look at actually what we can expect for the rest of today. Going to go take a look at some of the advisories out there, some of the radar maps as well, and see what we can expect. So, all right, let's go to our weather graphics machine, and here's our current advisories. You can see we've had a few changes recently. This entire area up around Mobridge, back to Aberdeen, down to Pierre, was actually just canceled out of the advisory. That's because most of the heaviest snow is focused now into parts of southeastern South Dakota. Still have a winter storm warning here in the northwest or northern Black Hills, where they've actually had close to 2 feet of snow in some areas, 18 to 24 inches around Deadwood and Sturgis, so, and up around Spearfish as well. So some very heavy snowfall in that area. Still advisories for the southeast. This is a winter storm warning. Still expecting some decent snowfall in portions of northeastern South Dakota, and then elsewhere we have a winter weather advisory. And again, the main threat with a lot of this is going to be that blowing snow as soon as those winds do pick up. Here's a look at the current radar picture as of about 3:30, and you can see this little band down over the south over Sioux Falls, and that's what we expect to travel north kind of along I-29 as we go through tonight. We're just going to have to keep an eye on it, though. It does look like some of the recent trends, it may drift over into Minnesota, missing a large part of northeastern South Dakota, but that's still yet to be seen. We're just going to kind of have to watch the system as it continues to develop. The snow out west gradually dying down. Still a few light snow showers in the northeast, but again, the snowfall total is not expected to be too great in that area. Here's our 12th Street Skycam. You can see we're pretty well snowed in there. Temperatures well below freezing, so we're looking at just snow at this point as far as that precipitation is concerned. So good news there, at least. We don't have to deal with that icy mix. Let's go back to the radar real quick. You can see we do have some of those colors, the greens and purples, pinks, as we get over towards Jackson, Minnesota, into portions of south central Minnesota. So maybe some rain or some freezing rain in that area. But again, most of KELOLAND now just dealing with this snow shower activity, and these darker blue shades showing us some of those heavier bands that we just saw across parts of the southeast. So that's the latest from the Storm Center. Thanks for tuning into this video blog. We'll keep you up to date at KELOLAND.com and KELOLAND TV, so tune in for the latest.